Good morning. It is the 8th. That's right. I get this right today. Yesterday, I think I said it was the 5th or the 6th, when in actuality, it was the 7th. Today's August 8th. It is 5:29. It's a little bit later in the morning. I had some work things I had to get done before I came down and to get my morning workout in. But thanks for being here. Thanks for staying with me. There's my mile. Just finished it up. And I'm just glad you're here. Keep me company. And I've been listening to these new programs on podcasts, and they're just really motivational, speakers talking to unmotivated people from all different backgrounds. So you've got guys like, they're these big power lifters who, it takes immense amounts of, sorry, I clean my screen. It takes immense amounts of this determination to be a competitive bodybuilder. But when they speak, they have, things to say, and they have evidence of their consistency. So like C.T. Fletcher, I just listened to him the other day. Jim Rohn, he's not a powerlifter, but he's a businessman, very well, motivational speaker. So I've been listening to these on the morning walks now, and they really get me thinking and get me motivated, push me through the next lap. I don't know if you saw that. There's a bug. Oh crap, this one just hit my face. Watch it in slow-mo. See what kind of bug it was. That stunk. So this guy was talking about just his family life and growing up. He was always his family was always big boned, and he just said he had to take it upon himself to just be disciplined. And so he said for himself, and it doesn't work for everybody, and I totally resonate with that thought that whatever I'm doing, it won't resonate with everybody, and it's not practical for everybody, but this is just what works for me. But for him, he said he would wake up at 3 in the morning. If he wants to get to where the greats are, then he's got to do extraordinary things with his life, and he doesn't have the luxuries anymore of waking up at normal times with people who have their lives together. Since his life is not together, he has to do things that are abnormal to bring in different results, because that is, I forget who quoted that or who said that quote, but the definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over, expecting different results. So he realized he had to have different results. He changed his diet, and he just realized his father and his mother and his uncle. One of his uncles passed away of cirrhosis of the liver. He's just an alcoholic, just drank too much, and he died eventually. And he just was like, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. And he says this because he says people in his family, they didn't know how to do it in reason. They didn't know how to just be casual drinkers. They didn't know how to be balanced, So once they opened the bottle, like they opened the whole bottle, and they opened every other bottle after that. So he said he realized that within himself, that he's got that in him, and he says it's better to just not drink, not touch it at all. He can die without knowing the flavor of alcohol, because he knows that if he does, he may go down that path that many of his family went down. So he's not willing to take that risk. So that resonated with me a little bit. My parents, they drank a lot when they were younger, and I'm very proud of my mom. My mom hasn't touched the stuff for decades now, and it's just amazing, So my mom has that drive in her to stay committed to something, and I know I've got that drive too. My mom's also got that drive to be addicted to something, so I know I've got that inside myself too, and it's just relying upon me to diverge that addiction towards something that's positive, because yeah, it can easily go into the negative. And just got to be real with myself. Sometimes I'm lazy. Sometimes I know I've got this power in me, and I've got energy, and I've got I'm this big F-150, F-250 in me, but I got to control it sometimes. And I've got my vices too. I scroll through YouTube and I waste countless amounts of time on there, and yeah, I waste time on the internet. I just watch random stuff and I'm not really learning anything. So I have these vices about me that I know that I have to adjust to get it in line with being more productive and just growing, and not being settled with that's just enough and that's good enough. Always try to be more. Man, there's a lot of bugs here today. Always be trying to push for more every day. Not because you're after the accolades or after the recognition or the praise from anybody. No, you just push more because as you push more, that means you keep growing, right? I honestly, I miss the days when my muscles were really, really sore after gym days, right? So I haven't been to the gym in a long time, and I do my push-ups, but there's this feeling, there's a sense of accomplishment. Man, mosquitoes. There's a sense of accomplishment when you put in a good workout, not too crazy that you're going to injure yourself, but you put in a good workout, and the next day you just a little bit sore, or maybe even a lot of bit sore, but you have that feeling inside you like, man, I earned this pain. This is pain because it came out of the reps and all the reps that I did, and it got me to this point. And then once you start losing that feeling, they call it the delayed onset of muscle soreness, the DOMS. Once you start losing that feeling, you kind of you're hungry for that pain again. So for a period of time, my body just lived in slightly constant pain, but I enjoyed that feeling. And I haven't had that feeling in a little bit a long time now because of gyms closing and lockdowns and whatnot. So anyway, that's just some positive energy I'm trying to throw out to you guys. And yeah, just keep at it. Pick something small, something to do. And we are the kids of our parents. But we can also break the mold if we find ourselves stuck in something that we would like to change in our lives. So break that mode if you have to. If not, if you're being productive and if you're keep staying with it, keep it up. Awesome. But it's time for me to go in because it's a bit late already. And yeah, keep it up, Jesse. We love you. Aloha, and we'll catch you on the next one. Aloha.